Ladies and gentlemen, my dear tifosis, I have some major news coming in from Maranello Ferrari. Big, big, major news. I mean, I'm pretty much late at the moment. You guys probably all know what the news is all about, but Lewis Hamilton in 2025 will be coming to Ferrari and he will be racing for Ferrari wearing the full on red. Now, man, first reaction, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I never saw it coming. I never saw it coming. I in my head I always thought that Lewis Hamilton would end his career in with Mercedes. I never thought that he was gonna make a move to Ferrari. I mean, yes, before previously, Lewis Hamilton has mentioned it plenty of times that he wished to race for Ferrari and race for such a legendary team. But that's every other racer. Even Max Verstappen has said it a few times that he has the greatest love and respect for Ferrari, and it holds such a power. It holds such history. It's the most historic team in F1, and that's why I became a Ferrari fan. But wow, 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 just wow. Like I don't even know where to start from. It's unreal just even thinking about the fact that Hamilton will be joining us very, very soon. It sounds surreal. I mean, everyone is in shock. Every F1 fan is in shock. It's not just Ferrari fans, but everybody. I mean, like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It's buzzing. It's buzzing. In the last few hours, all I've been seeing is edits of Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari. It's been buzzing. Nobody can believe it. And there's a sense of excitement as well because the fact that having Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, that combo looks deadly and easily, very, very easily the best combo on the grid. So everybody is excited. I'm talking mostly the Ferrari fans, the Tifosis. I mean, it's time for us, and things are starting to get better, and things are looking better for Ferrari, and such a major news for us. And also the fact that Lewis Hamilton. His contract was gonna end at the end of 2025, but he he activated his release clause, meaning that he is going to be released of his contract from Mercedes a year earlier. That's a pretty big news. I mean, usually uh, racers, they finish their contract and then they decide. But Hamilton, yeah, I think there's something that really clicked. I don't know, but somebody from Ferrari has made a big splash to Hamilton and has presented a big project. I mean, I have to thank Frédéric Vasseur. First of all, I think we have to give so much credit to Frédéric Vasseur. I mean, in such short time, has done so many major moves for Ferrari. It's insane. I mean, you have to give all the credits due to Vasseur. I mean, it's a hard job that he took, and he's making some big changes. And now he made another big change today, major change that he made, and the fact that he convinced Hamilton to come to Ferrari, that's huge. That's huge. I mean, you just salute to Frédéric Vasseur. Now, the unfortunate part of this news is that Carlos Sainz, when of course he will be the one that will be leaving for from Ferrari, because we all know that just a few days ago that Charles Leclerc signed a multi-year contract, so he is locked with Ferrari for good. So now that knowing that Carlos Sainz's contract will be coming to an end at the end of this year in 2024, it was going to be him. He is going to be the one leaving, and it is announced by him on his Instagram that he will be terminating his time, his collaboration with Ferrari has come to an end. But but both Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz, they will both end this year. So this season that will be coming. Lewis Hamilton will have his final one last dance with Mercedes, and Carlos Sainz will also have his last dance with us. So they will both, just put everything on the table to just, finish their career with their respective teams, very strong, with full emotions, and especially Hamilton being at Mercedes for 7 years or more. I forgot exactly like the number, but he has been at Mercedes for so long. And then Sainz also, I mean, he has been at Ferrari for a couple of years. I mean, close to 3 4 years. So it's major news for them. It's a major change. Now I don't know exactly where Sainz will go. There are rumors suggesting that maybe Red Bull, maybe Aston Martin, but many are suggesting Audi, but that's gonna be in 2026. If Sainz goes immediately to, or like right away he goes to Audi, but he doesn't go to any other team, then he will have to wait till 2026. So I don't know if Sainz is ready mentally and physically to sit out a year and then wait that Audi makes their debut into the F1 world. So it will be interesting to see, and I do really wish the best. And don't worry, at the end of the season, I will definitely make a special video for a smooth operator. And I know like a lot of the fans also are, there's so much toxic fans as well, like Charles Leclerc fans and Sainz fans just saying, oh, uh, like Sainz, he doesn't deserve to be at Ferrari, and Ferrari does not deserve to have Sainz just because of the fact that Ferrari took the best decision they had, and they saw that they could convince Hamilton to come to Ferrari, and they presented their project to Hamilton, and Hamilton agreed. So why would Ferrari not take the seven-time world champion? Why would he not take one of like top 10 greatest racers in F1 history? Hamilton has so much history. He has been one of the best for the last 10 15 years, and he has had a stellar career. So why would you not take a legend into your team? And Charles Leclerc, he has been in the drivers, like in the Ferrari Academy for years as well. So we have to trust our youngster, we have to trust our academy, and we also have to get some legends out there. Like so many legends have drove for us. So Hamilton is just you know another stone. Just like how Thanos collect his stones. Just like for Ferrari, the same similar situation, and we had to collect Hamilton. We had to make his dream come true. Um, Now, personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I will open my arms, and I welcome Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari with open arms. I do have great respect for his career, and for what he has achieved in his career, and the championship that he has won, and the speed that he drives with, and the passion that he drives with, the grit that he drives with. His driving skills are amazing, and he had some great moments that it's mind blowing till this day. Um, so I do respect his racer side, but me personally, I'm not a big Hamilton fan, and I'm gonna be really honest. That's just my opinion, but I still welcome Lewis Hamilton with open arms. But I'm more of a Max Verstappen fan than Lewis Hamilton. I rather have Max Verstappen than Lewis Hamilton. I mean, it's just always been me. It's just my opinion. That's why I like. I have my own likings. So I wasn't really a fan of the move. I didn't want Hamilton in Ferrari just because of my personal likings. But then, I put my personal emotions aside, and I said, you know what? It's Hamilton's dream. He has great respect for Senna, who was gonna come to Ferrari, and his contract negotiation already had started a few days before he passed away. So sad. It still breaks my heart just knowing the fact that Senna could have drove for Ferrari, just the biggest what if in F1. And then, Michael Schumacher, of course, Niki Lauda, Gilles Villeneuve, so many greats. I mean, there's such a big list. So adding Hamilton, that's just, you know, the cherry on top of a cake, and that's the icing on the cake. So I truly respect it. And, Hamilton is also coming to Ferrari for instant success because there's also an age factor as well. Because in 2025, when the season will start and, Hamilton will start driving for Ferrari, he will be exactly 40 years old. So there is an age factor, and with Hamilton, it will be a year in, year out, and we will see how his body goes, how his mental strength is, how his physicality is, because his body may start declining because F1 is a really, it's a huge sport and it's very needing, physically and mentally. So we will see if he retires or if he will be close to retiring. So the instant success is very the key word here. He's not coming for development, even though that it is reported that Hamilton has and will be signing for Ferrari on a multi-year basis, so a multi-year contract, and that means that he will be. Multi-year. It could even mean 2 years. 2 years, 3 years. But I think it's mostly 2 3 years, and then Hamilton will see if he's still able to race. I mean, Alonso is also going from year to year. He's just seeing. He is a force of nature, and he's just exceptional. So we'll see if Hamilton is able to have the same, type of legacy, same type of drive, same type of passion as Alonso. I could see Hamilton stay for a few more years in F1. He still has it. He still has confidence. He still has skills. So I don't have any doubts for Hamilton. It's just that personally, I'm just not a big fan of Hamilton, but I welcome him with open arms, and I do hope that he achieves great success with Ferrari. It would be really special. And let me know what you guys think about this blockbuster move, already starting 2024 with a bang. And a few it's honestly insane where it came from. It's just insane because in my last video of Ferrari I said, well, I wasn't sure about Carlos Sainz. I was thinking that Carlos Sainz was gonna re-sign for like 2 years. That's where the reports were. At the end of at the beginning. Sorry, not the end. Yeah, at the end of 2022, and now no, sorry, at the end of 2023, and at the start of 2024, reports were 90% saying that Ferrari were discussing a contract with Carlos Sainz, and they were entering negotiations. And then now they weren't sure on the year. So Carlos Sainz was asking for 2 years, and Ferrari only wanted him for 1 year. And then Ferrari decided, what, they're gonna think about giving him a 2 years. And then boom, this morning I woke up and I see Hamilton to Ferrari. Shocking, absolutely shocking. I was really shocked, and that's my thoughts. I'm still I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it's actually happening. It's like a fever dream. It's like you can't believe it. There's some things that you're like, you think about this stuff, but then when it actually happens, it's just one of those moments where you're just like, wow, it's actually happening. So let me know what's your thoughts on this major blockbuster moves, out of nowhere came. So now we know the future. We're gonna have Leclerc and Hamilton duo for a few more years, and then we'll see what happens. But our future looks bright. Our future looks strong. Our future looks fast. It looks racy. So now we will have some great competition for Max Verstappen. We will throw everything at Red Bull. We are here for a war. We are ready for war. Now, the only thing that's missing is results, performance, and the car. That's it. So Forza Ferrari. Welcome to Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton. Let's just achieve good things, brother. So grazie a tutti, grazie to everybody for watching my video. I wish you all a great night. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.